Hi everybody, I'm Brian. This is the Apple Bias. I am a huge Apple fanboy. I love all things Apple. And today we're going to be talking about the best iPhone Apple has ever made. A lot of you would probably think it's like the top of the line, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It is not. It is the iPhone 12 Mini. That's right, you hear it now. The best iPhone Apple has ever made is the iPhone 12 Mini. You may not agree with that, and based on the reports that you probably have heard, the market does not believe that this is the best phone. I believe they have it wrong, and I also believe it's that name is the reason. That Mini name is the reason why they have it wrong, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but right now, let's talk about how perfect this phone is. Let's just go through. Come on, look at this. Look at it. Look at that. Man, oh, I love it. Flat sides. I love this design. Ever since the 4S, the 4, I should say, this has been my absolute favorite design of a phone. I hated when they went back to the rounded on the iPhone 6. It's just so much easier to hold. The great thing about this also is its size, you know, its miniature size, is that you can hold it one-handed, no problem. Type one-handed. You can do everything one-handed, which I'm not a small guy. I am 6'2" ish. The iPhone 12 Pro and the 12 now, because both of them are the same size, it just gets annoying. Like holding that and all that stuff, like that's the thing that drives me crazy is everybody's like, why would you want such a small phone? You're on it all the time. Don't you want like the biggest screen that you can get? No, I want a phone that's small enough that I can do everything one-handed with, because that's what a phone is. Come on, people. So yes, everything perfect one-handed. The cameras are amazing, you know, 4K quality. I used to record most of my videos on this thing, so there you have it there. No case needed if you really don't want one. I have a couple. You know, you can have a good enough grip on this at all times that you're not gonna drop it. Taken back to that 4 and 4S, you know, this full screen display is amazing. I could never go back. Touch ID, sorry guys, but Face ID is so much better. Battery life, honestly, is really good. Let's be honest here. This thing holds up. So me personally, I don't have an issue with the battery. In the last 6 months that I've owned it, I've had it die fully on me once while I was out, and I had my watch as a backup, and I could have also plugged it into my car, but I decided not to. That's it. That's it. Come on. So why is this phone? Why are these reports saying that this phone is not doing well? The reports could be wrong, let's be honest, because Apple does not give any reports. The reports that we all hear is from third-party stores, I'm guessing, and then just leaks of what people believe. I'm hoping they're wrong, because as of right now, what they're believing is that there's a good chance that we'll get one more model of this, whether it be like a 12S, 13, whatever comes out in September, we're gonna get one more model this size, and then after that, if these reports are right, Apple most likely will not make a 13, 14, whatever they keep these names, because nobody knows what the names are. There's a good chance that this could be going away, and that makes me sad. It makes me very sad, because this phone is perfect. It really is. I believe the reason why this phone isn't doing as well as it should be is the name. That Mini name. It's short for miniature. And usually when you think of something miniature, you think of something that's reduced or less than or whatever. But this has everything that the iPhone 12 has. And apparently the iPhone 12 is doing the best. It's $100 cheaper, so I don't understand it. I believe it's that name of somebody thinking if they're looking at the 12 and they're looking at the 12 Mini, they're gonna think, well, the Mini must not have as much features and they don't know enough about the device, or they're worried about battery life. And like I've already said, battery life is awesome. I've only had it die once. And honestly, if you're worried about battery life, right here is your solution. This is a third-party Magsafe battery pack. Boom. Look at this. This is 10,000 milliamps or whatever. I'm pretty sure this battery in here is probably like 2 to 3 times the size of the one that's actually in this phone. So I could probably get through maybe even a whole weekend on this thing. Most likely, I probably could. And you know what? Yes, it's bulky in this state. It's big in this state, but when you're done with it, boom, you have your nice, small, beautiful, wonderful phone again. And let's get this. Magsafe Wallet, it fits perfect. It holds on better than any other iPhone. I've had the iPhone 12 Pro. This holds on better because it's less surface space to slide off, because that's how it comes off easier, is by sliding. Well, when you're holding this like this, it's perfectly leveled. It's staying there, no problem. In and out of pockets, like that whole thing was never really that big of an issue to begin with, but no issues there. And it's still tiny, it's still wonderful. And it's still just as powerful as the iPhone 12 and nearly as powerful as the iPhone 12 Pro, other than a couple camera upgrades. So let's be honest, we need to change the iPhone 12 name. The iPhone 12 mini, Apple, listen, just me and you right now. Let's workshop this. Let's get this name changed. iPhone 13 mini, not a thing. Let's change it. So here's a couple of my submissions, okay? We can stick with the M. We'll stick with the M to make it easy. iPhone 12 magnificent. Boom. This phone is magnificent. iPhone 12 miraculous? iPhone 12 marvelous? Maybe. It's a little close to Marvel. We don't want Disney coming after us. I understand. iPhone 12 mesmerizing. That's a pretty good one. I mean, you're pretty mesmerized at how much stuff is in this little tiny device. Little tiny. iPhone 12 magic. Think about Genie, you know? All this power, little bit of living space. I like it. Let's call it the iPhone 12 magic. Come on, Apple. Me and you, right now. We got this. I won't even charge you. This is free. Just keep making this phone and I will pay you. I will give you money to change the name and keep making this phone and make it magical. Because it is. I mean, let's be honest. This phone is magical because you take it, you put it in your pocket, and it's gone. You don't feel it. I don't feel this in my pocket. It disappears because it's so small. You know, you can't do that with the 12 Pro, Pro Max, the 12, whatever. They're so big that you put them in your pocket and it's like, oh, this thing is so annoying. This disappears. iPhone 12 magic. There you have it. New name for the iPhone 12. I hope you guys have liked this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button down below or hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. I can take it, no worries. And if you do not agree that this is the best iPhone in the world, let me know down below. Let's talk it out. Let's be honest, you have no case. This is the best iPhone. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great one and I will see you in the next video. God bless.